Living in the Cycle, a veteran halfway home.
When I was in AA all them years and stuff, I used to do a lot of talking there, but you can't do anything to anybody till they want it.
I see what you're saying.
I might want you to be sober more than anything in the world, but until you want to, it don't matter,
Right. That's true.
So be there when somebody needs a hand, and that's all you can do. There isn't any.
There's no magic pill, right?
No.
There's no magic
There really
pill.
isn't.
Before we begin today's story, I would like to take a brief moment to recognize the significance of this day. September 11th is a day of remembrance, honoring those whose lives were lost, and the first responders who walked towards danger, and those who served in the days that followed. I'm reminded of a time when people across the country stood together in unity in the spirit of solidarity. So I just want to pause and say thank you to all of you who serve so selflessly. May God grant you health, wealth, and prosperity. Again, thank you so much. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's feature. As I start this painting, I want to share a story of a fellow veteran I met on the streets. There's a stigma linked to homelessness and veterans, but Richard's journey defies the stereotype, setting a powerful reminder that the struggle between stability and relapse is a deeply personal one, and that military service doesn't mean damaged goods, when the real key lies in the internal standards we set for ourselves. Meet Richard, a veteran whose life has been a testament to resilience, struggle, and the complex dance between sobriety and relapse. Richard was born in Kennebec, Maine, and joined the Air Force with a bright future ahead. In those early days, wearing that new uniform, he stepped into a world of duty and possibility. However, the military lifestyle he lived at the time, serving as a military police officer, had him face many pressures, which led him down a difficult path as he found an escape through substance use. This culminated in a serious incident where he was caught under the influence and involved in a hit-and-run accident. This event marked a turning point, leading to his fall from grace. Decades later, through stretches of homelessness and sobriety, Richard found a new purpose as an outreach coordinator, helping others facing similar struggles and helping them get back on their feet again. With more than 10 years of sobriety, he used this experience to help others in need, becoming a source of stability and encouragement. But now, despite this knowledge and experience, he still battles with the cycle, showing us just how complex the journey of recovery can be. So, is it possible for someone with this level of knowledge and experience to break free from the cycle on their own? Or do you think external pressures need to come into play? This feature invites you to reflect on the delicate balance between individual responsibility and the role of external influences. In this first clip, Richard talks about his family, his military service, and how his children have also served in the military.
I was born in Kennebec, Maine.
All the way in Maine?
Yep. I lived out there for the first 36 years of my life. Pretty much. I ended up going into rehab when I was alcoholism and stuff. I was married, had a couple kids. And, that's how it started, I got sober in 1986.
Got it.
And I stayed sober for 13 years, to the day, matter of fact. And in March 19th, 1999, I got picked up for being drunk in a car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, by Lake Matthews. So they impounded the car and so forth. I'd been divorced. Back in 90.
Okay.
And I had the kids for a couple of years. We moved to Georgia. I was working for manufactured home sales, and I was bouncing around too much. The kids, pull them out of school or something. So I sent them back to live with their mother. And,
Okay. So how many kids do you have?
Two.
2 kids? 2 boys or boy
No,
and a girl?
boy and a girl. Boy was first born. He retired from the Army here recently.
Oh, nice.
22 years in the Army.
Right on.
And my daughter, she was in the Navy. She's out now.
She's in the military as well?
She was.
Navy?
She lives up in
That's awesome,
the
man.
Oregon border now, up there, Crescent City, where she lives. You want to know how I ended up out here? It's kind of after I got drinking again back in '99, like I say.
Uh-huh.
Then I went to the VA hospital up here in Loma Linda, and went through the program there, and I got sober for another year or 2.
How'd you get into the program at the VA hospital? Are you a veteran too?
Yeah, I was in the Air Force.
As we move into this next part of Richard's military service, he shares that pivotal moment that marked the start of a difficult cycle.
I was a cop in the Air Force, town cop basically. Just drive around patrol cars on the base.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what we did. But
So,
I was drunk then all the time too.
oh really?
I got busted smoking dope on the main gate. That was pretty much the end of my career. But,
You were smoking dope at the main gate, you said?
yeah. They set me up.
Wait, and what happened there? You got sent to the brig or something? You just got kicked out?
No, I didn't get that. I'd been in trouble. I got a hit and run after causing personal injury. Well, I just got off duty, so I still had my badge, a holster, and all that in a private car. But me and my buddy, we went to buy some dope. Got in an accident coming back.
Wow.
Drunk, and I took off. We didn't know that there's a little girl in the car too. She got hurt, broke her ankle.
Oh man. So were you under the influence at that time?
Oh yeah. We got off duty.
Man.
We drank a 5th of gin, and we smoked some weed, and then we were out of the weed, so we went to buy some more. And we just worked the midnight shift, so it was like 7:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Okay.
So what happened to you? Like, you did some time for that or what?
Yeah, because we took off on the cops. They had to chase something down Cape Cod, for several hours before they caught us. When they caught us, they got us at gunpoint.
So.
But anyway, I had orders to go to Guam, and it was going to be August, I think I was supposed to go or something like that. Well, the court date come up. The guy that I hit, him and his wife, they were from Portugal, I believe. But they didn't speak English. And he was standing up there before the judge, and he was speaking to the judge in his language. And I couldn't understand him what he was saying, but I guess they had something for the judge to hear. But it turns out that he was saying good things about me, because I was in the military and this and that and the other, and he youthful mistake and so forth, so on, and everybody's okay. And he wanted mercy on me, So the judge gave me 5 years for the 2 counts, and then he suspended the sentence.
Wow.
And gave me 2 years probation. But then I didn't go to Guam. They canceled the orders before I got to go. And they gave me orders to England for 2 years. But I didn't have 2 years left on my enlistment. So I had to extend my enlistment, which I did. And for 7 months, I had to extend another 7 months to do the 2 years. And it was during that time, waiting to go to England, where they busted me for the dope.
Wow.
So then so they wanted to have cross-train me into something else. send me here, send me there, and I just wanted out by that time, you know.
Wow.
I probably got my discharge, honorable discharge and all, but it's just too much, you know.
Richard's experience is a reminder of how easily someone can find themselves caught in a cycle of addiction. Studies have shown that the road to sobriety often involves multiple attempts, and relapse is often a common part of the journey. In fact, it's estimated that many individuals in recovery may face relapse at least once, highlighting how critical it is to understand these patterns and support those working through them. In this final clip, Richard reflects on his transformation from a decade on the streets to sobriety to climbing the ranks of a charitable organization as an outreach coordinator, and unfortunately to bringing that organization's mission to his home, which brought old connections back to his life.
Yeah, I did 10 years on the street then.
Wow. Over there downtown Riverside?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was from 99 to 09. And when I come off the street in 09, I went to the U.S. Vets. It's a thing for homeless veterans across the country. They got the headquarters out in L.A.
Uh-huh.
And they had a branch over here at March Air Base.
Okay.
So that's why I went there. And because of all the sobriety I had before, the 13 years and stuff, I knew how to rearrange my life to get back on my feet. And I did very well real quick. And they ended up giving me a job there. So I ended up getting become the outreach coordinator for U.S. Vets over here at March Air Base. And they gave me all of Riverside County and San Bernardino County.
Okay.
Just going around getting homeless people, getting back into the...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Getting them into the VA, you know, all that stuff, getting their licenses and Social Security cards. That's what I did. I did that for 4 or 5 years.
Before that, you said you took like manufacturing sales. What was that?
Yeah, manufactured housing.
Manufacturing house, but you did the sales component or the sales part?
No, when I was in Maine, I built houses back there.
Oh, you built houses, okay.
So when I moved out here, I didn't want to do that anymore. And I got into first I went to work for Sears Roebuck as an outside sales rep.
Uh-huh.
Worked for them.
Oh, that's cool.
I had all kinds of different jobs.
So when you were an outreach coordinator over at US Vets, you did that for 4 to 5 years, you said? That's cool, man. How'd you like that?
Good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Helping people out?
I started off as I worked the midnight shift, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
In the day room.
Okay.
Just kind of the resident guy on duty, you know, pass it out there.
Oh, got it.
That's how I started. Then I become the RA, then I become resident assistant. Then I was the lead RA.
Okay.
And from there I went to now step up manager, and then I finally got the outreach coordinator.
That's cool, man. That's nice.
And I was involved in all the homeless stuff out here. I've been on all sides of this.
Wow, that's interesting, man. That's pretty interesting to have both sides of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did photo spread of me, you know, doing the homeless count 1 year. I've known around. But so you ask, so how do you end up back here, you know? Well, I had an apartment down here, Whispered Fountains apartment. I got in there because I used to do all this for the other veterans.
Okay.
You know, so then I was getting ready to retire, you know, get Social Security and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But getting done working, and I realized, you know, I was going to be in the same boat they were, you know.
Uh-huh.
So because I'd been doing it, getting them all housed and stuff, DASH program through the military, it's like Section 8 for veterans.
Okay. So you're saying that you were helping other people get that Section 8 type of housing?
Yeah.
And you find yourself sort of going down the same road?
I was going to be, you know, once I retired, you know, because I just had my Social Security to work on. I was making $45,000 a year working for the U.S. Fed.
Okay.
Back in 2011, 12, during that period. So anyway, I went in and just applied myself, you know, to the program, and ran right through. I got my voucher about the same damn day, really.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I worked with social services at the VA all the time anyway. You know?
Right.
They knew. So we just did it. And, I was over here for 10 years, living in those apartments. And life was good. But then...
Slipped again or what?
No, homeless people that outside coming around the apartment too often. Management got pissed off about that stuff, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that, sorry to ask, but is that because you were sort of using with them, like maybe drinking with them, or just associating with them too much, or what was the problem?
Some of the people were not house broke.
Oh, got it. They're creating problems for the property.
Right.
Oh,
right.
I see what you're saying. I get you, man.
And there's a whole story there.
A whole story behind that.
I had a broken hip, and they were trying to evict me, and my hip's broke, and I didn't know it broke. I'm just laying in bed thinking it's going to get better. And then they finally pulled the plug, and I was gone.
So as we leave Richard's story in this moment of pause, we're left wondering how much of a person's path is shaped by the people we choose to care for, and how much is shaped by the boundaries we fail to draw. In Richard's case, he stands at that intersection. As an outreach coordinator, he dedicated himself to lifting others up, but when he brought that mission to his own home, the line between service and survival disappeared. Opening his door was an act of compassion, but it came at a cost. Old connections brought trouble he couldn't contain, and the weight of it all ended up in eviction, injury, and eventually back to homelessness again. A sincere reminder that even the best intentions need limits. So we turn the question to you. How do we break from the cycle when good intentions can sometimes pull us back down? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. As we pan into this painting of Richard, and despite the challenges he faces today, his service to this country and to those directly in his community is worth noting and deserves recognition. Thank you, buddy, for your years of service and devotion. We wish you strength and hope to see you again back on track. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for sticking around to Richard's story. If you enjoyed the content and the art making process, please hit like and subscribe, and please help us grow this channel by sharing it with your friends, your loved ones, and your neighbors. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking around to the Painted Allegory, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
I might want you to be sober more than anything in the world, but until you want to, it don't matter, you know? So be there when somebody needs a hand, you know, and that's all you can do.
If you'd like to dive deeper into James's story, you can check out the full interview by clicking up here. And stay tuned, on the bottom you'll find a link to our sneak peek for our next guest whose story is coming soon. Thank you so much.